I'm trying to get this to go live on my Insta. Is it live yet? And it's live. So I'm just on this live. Everything muted. All right, I'm good. All right, y'all. So these last few hours, which hour time don't exist in my reality, but to learn, I want y'all to pay attention to what I got on. For those who know what to talk about, the downloads that I got today: Australia, the Ghost ice cream with the lightning bolts. Look at my IG did the reverse card. All right, but I want to tell people that you are what you are, and you are what you see, and you see what you are. And I want to and I know I got downloads. This is probably my last time smoking weed once it's gone. And I pray over with the intention to heal and to cure it before I get the cloudiness and other things. I hear you guys, trust me. And I told the other half. And another thing happened with it. Check my stories, because my stories talking code. What's happening with you? My story's talking code. Like, I didn't get up today and put this Australian hat on and all this in. I'm gonna give y'all a hint. Those who followed me back in the day when I first got on this thing, I picked James Smith, my family members. I was changing my name, and it wasn't Marcus Smith, it was James Smith, but I went James Smith based on in the Bible of the book of James, right? So this now I'm redoing it in that time zone, and I did it to find a way to the truth, but hide it. So when I basically did the first time, I put in there. I just want to show y'all something. Watch this. Just watch this. Remember, I'm talking to demons and spirits. I'm talking to the devil. I'm talking to Lucifer. I'm talking to tricking these, manipulating these spirits. Watch this. So it just came out to these. I'm gonna show you. It's all gonna be in a book. I ain't gonna show you too much. But I just want to let you know. I know what it is. I know what it is. I'm just gonna show you this. And today I got hit in my heel when I was walking, and it hit my heel. It goes back to the Jacob about the French, and it talks about the holder of the heel, reference the biblical Jacob who was born holding his twin brother Esau's heel. Yaakov, Yaakov. And Jacqueline is the feminine form of Jacques, the French version of Jacob. And that's where the rapper Jacques and Jacqueline and all that shit you get into. It's called a super planter, one who follows or takes the place of another. So one, you already know, it's like Cain and Abel. One took a place. So one basically took the rightful owner. I'm the rightful motherfucker owner. You know what I'm saying? To the kingdom. That one was chosen to me. Now I want to show you something. I took a screenshot. I was doing my research. I'm gonna show you about Australia. Why I put this Australia hat on. But no, I'm not gonna even tell y'all. I can't speak too much right now because I don't know. But let me just tell you this. Yeah, I know where I'm heading. I know where I got. I know what y'all have. Let me show you right here. Look, it's three unnamed. All of them's named besides the third and the fifth. James Smith, birth date unknown, and an unnamed female. I already told you who the unnamed female was. They was trying to hide in the beginning. Christ was the female. Watch. Follow the way. I stopped at AutoZone today. You know what I'm saying? I went to Home Depot today. I went back to 2020 where somebody that I saved came back with a mask on, like we was in 2020. 2020, which is 2 and 2 is 4. Split the thing. Yeah, that was my play. I pierced the queen, the ace. Ha ha. Right? Because I had people here last night showing people the game. So if they try to do it, I knew what they was doing. Because I know the game. I'm the winner, chicken dinner. All in your mind like a brain in a spine. Mycelium. Blowing up your mind. Expanding myself all through the conscious times. You know what I'm saying? We love each other. We the one. My people is here. I'm here. I'm here as one. I'm a completer. The reason why, they always find themselves back together, the twin and flame. Like I showed you about the multiplication. I told you about everything, right? Love is love, and true love will always find itself, because the true love and why things break up is because of things in between, the things that wants that and never experienced it because they're living outside themselves. So people came together and tried to do some things on a deeper spiritual level, spiritual astral plane. See, this is just 3D. That's why I tap in and pop in here in the 3D world, which I could create and own. That's my reality. But people's vessels get hijacked when they come in this world not knowing the game, or they get caught up in this motherfucker. Be careful in the traps. You know what I'm saying? It's the light. You come to the light, then you know not to go back. You come to the light, now you know where not to come back. You go to the light. The light is to set you free, right? The light is to set you free. Because we was already born, we came to the light, right? We already came to the light, which means we got trapped back in the sense of the 3D realm through the light. So in order to get back, you got to go to the light, because that light is the portal that brought you to this light. So to leave this life in realities, you have to find the light within. So you don't have to go back through a woman. You know what I'm saying? Because the woman's already, you already came from the woman, which you already got the X chromosome of the father, and you get the father, which is the Y chromosome that shoots you back up. That's why the yin and yang split out. The dragon split out. Dragon and snake, boom, opposite. It's like the masculine and feminine. See, I was the masculine. I was dominant. Like I was the feminine. That's why people that know I could be super feminine, meaning sweet, understand, and woman life to y'all, or I could be super masculine and be ready to take your head off. Because the yin and yang, it's a different type of love. So with me and my kids' mom at one point, we was studying, we was prospering. But people was getting jealous. They always want to be with us, like competition, you know what I'm saying? People doing things, our ideas, and stealing our ideas and ciphering shit. So they was going in and out of our bodies, hijacking our bodies, creating their life through us and ciphering energy to give them enough feed. You know what I'm saying? Coming in our stuff. So that's what I did. And that's what we did in a sense. And y'all. But y'all didn't know. If y'all in my mind, that means I'm in your mind. That's why I started learning and being able to flip the scripts and be in y'all dreams. And I could be in y'all mirrors. Some of y'all probably been seeing my ancestors in y'all mirrors. Some of y'all probably been having lights turn on and off in your house and weird noises and shit, because y'all don't know what y'all doing. I'm breaking that schemer. So I just want to let you know, as a source, we on your helmets. It's just not me. This ain't just me. Because it's one, but we're more than one if we choose to be. It's like, all right, you go. I'm gonna kick back your turn. You know, we just sharing each other's oneness. Facts. That's it. You are what you see, and you see what you are. So depending how you looking at me and how you feel right now in your mind, that's who you are. Because that's what you're projecting yourself, your inner self, on me. And I'm reflecting back whatever to make that come. So if you're happy, if you're all that, then you're happy inside. Your internal's happy. But however I make one feel, that is who you are. But when you come out yourself and you're looking at me that way, like, I want that. I want to feel that way. He's amazing. This, that. But you're talking about yourself. Because if I make one feel that way, then one makes me feel that way to even get that experience. Because if I'm giving you angry or making you mad and stuff, and I'm just being peace and happy and being myself, that means being yourself, you don't like yourself. You know what I'm saying? That means you don't know yourself, because because you and other things outside yourself keep leading you further outside yourself. Then when you're not knowing see, y'all looking like, y'all see a lot of people's in hell. Just because you go in an AutoZone or just because you go to Walmart, y'all looking at it in the 3D structure, it could be anything because it's illusion. But they basically put illusion over hell. So we've been stuck in hell the whole time over through the illusion. And that's why people aren't experiencing the hell of deja vu or like repeating. Anybody that got to deal with me, I told somebody today, somebody's dying today. 24. See, a lot of people have been dying that fucked me over in the past, or that been, touched one on the head. So a lot of people have been passing away in a different sense of understanding and forgiveness and shit. So a lot of people are leaving that realm, and y'all thinking that they're dying, but these are the ones that's coming to ask for forgiveness, and also some getting judgment. See, I don't want to be left behind in this world, because this is fake, and I'm here to change one's mind. Because I always tell people, if there's 10 people, 10 of us, these two went over here, and now it's 3, so it's 7 and 3. And we riding on down the street, And the 7 is like, nah, red light, red means go. Red means grow. So these 7 people, when they see red, they like going and run red lights. The other 3 is stopping at the red lights, but going on green. So imagine one of the 3 drives on the regular green, and the other one that believes the red light means green, a car crash, causing, so one dies or get injured, and the other one don't. Now the one with the red that thought red mean go, he learned from his mistake, like actually it mean green. Those motherfuckers been lying to me the whole time. So he took the one position that died. I see, I appreciate it. He took the one that died. So the one that passed away knew the truth and he left. But the one that was red now took his position because he learned his lesson and mistake that even if he sinned or thought the one that knew green was green, he didn't let that harden his heart. He accepted his mistake. And instead of staying on the red side, he basically went to the green side, to the true light, right? So now it's 3-6 now. 3-6, 3-6, you know what I'm saying? Now we're doing the numbers. We're gonna split the half. So just imagine one of the 6s on the red heard about the incident and talked to the one that used to be there. He went over there automatically. The other one now it's 6-4. Now they just arguing back and forth, you know, trying to do the little shit. Finally, there's always going to be the one in the red that started, the oldest one, the crew leader, that changed the heart. Watch number 9. That's 1 through 9. That's what the movies and shit about. And every number has a part of sacrifice and transfer and energy and what it means. But a lot of the old people that knew the truth, it's hard, and people are destroying the future, the children, because you guys are lying, because you guys was here before us. But y'all didn't know that the older ones that's dying are now becoming in our children. So we're starting to know the truth, the star seeds and shit. So we're knowing the truth, not knowing like, nigga, my daughter is older than me in a sense, because this is the past life, how it works. That's why the children are the kingdom of heaven. Those know the truth. They already been through it multiple times. So listen to the younger. And me being the older ones, continue the cycle of lying and breaking and doing the past of the history of the families and shit. You're only damaging yourself, because energy don't die, just being recycled. Just like we recycle cans, metal, and all that stuff. And this aluminum becomes aluminum piece in a car or a washer or a dryer. It's the same aspect. So I just want people to know that. It's all in the mind. Remember, they tell you all the time, you can think it in your mind. You can think it in your mind. You can create whatever you. So for instance, you create these things in the mind, and people are really jumping and time traveling through you when you don't remember certain things, or you forget your keys, or you forget this, you misplace things. That's because you're time traveling. You're literally time traveling in a way that's you don't know subconsciously, or spirit, things unseen hijack your body to use it, because they have no body, so they can't feel pleasure in a way in the spiritual astral projection realm. So when they hijack your body, they could drink, have sex, suck cock, shoot, murder, do whatever, everything against God, but they're using God's body, because we have a brain and spine. I'm in your mind like a brain and a spine. You feel me? I use all this through my life. I've been using sigils, creating in this reality, because I knew this reality wasn't real, but I was pitting things in this dream state. Like right now, it's dream state. But this, me going right here, it could be 1 viewer, 0 viewers. I'm changing the synchronicity within the connection of the wire through the phones, because the phones also is like casino. They got a lot of power and a lot of apps and a lot of things through there. And the chip boards is sigils and the electricity. So I'm coming in there with the light and the power, causing the disruption within the structure. Facts. You know, the bills are pulling down within your own minds, because the spirit of God is in your minds. And now the rejection, since I'm the creator and that dominance of the stew, I'm changing the structure around the reality that you guys see on your timelines and everything. And you've seen a lot of Jesus and Christ and all that stuff on your timelines around the world. That's because of me. The more my mind is starting to collect into the oneness of the truth is going to start revealing itself in our outer world, because our outer world is our internal. So I was the chosen one with a pure heart through what I've been through in hell. And I literally came from hell last night. I'm back and I'm risen. And I know what's to come. I already talked to Mary Magdalene, in the sense that who Mary Magdalene, the whole story. I already talked to all the little story played out, and it's still playing, because the prophecy ain't done yet. But I found out. Y'all know, look at me, y'all. Look at me now. Look at me now. Yeah. Now it makes sense. It was telling me the story in front of the time traveler. Now I know why I was with the horses, because it's the flaming horses. And I was talking about the ranch, and I was with the older lady, Tammy. Yeah, she was adopted. And she made a real family, and then her motherfucking dad don't bless with her. Say, yeah, I know why, because it was a reflection of my inner side. So outside reflection was what I am. You know what I mean? And then a lot of girls I never had sex with, because I knew the truth. And a lot of them I did have sex with. Well, not a lot of them, but the people I did, is because I know with the intention of sperm and kissing and doing all that stuff, I was hijacking your motherfucking body. Hijacking your body. That's why y'all start thinking, when I start learning this, that's why in the public and the thing, it was coming off my, because I'm the main source. And through the, and y'all connected to the neurons. So that would start being in your mind. So once the collective start thinking, oh, this sex and that, you could connect it, because I'm changing the past, because I was doing it to y'all, and now I'm in y'all to rewire the brain as I'm rewiring now. We as one, from the past, future, and present, to change the collective story that they have stole, to make us believe that all these hells and demons and shit. See, I'm speaking of that now because it actually exists in the sense of the minds that exist in those timelines. So what we're doing now is manipulating the time, changing what was never supposed to be there in the beginning. The fall was never supposed to happen. So he went in the beginning to go to the end to fix the beginning, to where it comes back and tell the story. But now we're going to be the living word of rewriting the true story, because the other story wasn't the true story; it was a game. So now whoever wins the game tells the true story. That's what it is. History is his story. So they won the game that time. Now we're finna win the game. It's the first time we win in the motherfucking gamer. Hey, 33, 33. It's the the first planet in the galaxy, in the universe, one of the almost the first planet to be able to make it to this stage. We've been locked in. That's why the Father went to Mars. That's why we start seeing Mars. And outside there, they was playing in Mars, because they say the Father went to Mars, but the Mars represent hell, right? That's why they got Ghost. Remember, Ice Cube was a ghost on Mars. You know what I'm saying? And then that's why I got the ghost right here. Look, the ghost. Look, he's done. Like, boom, he's done. And then I put this in frame. New reality. Stop changing. Then one brain and spine with the electricity of the Thors and the come on to heaven right here. Yeah, ghost. That's why you was cold. But I'm finna put a soul. I'm finna put a brain and spine back in the ghost. Y'all better stop playing with the chakra. See, I'm a master magician. Not a, you know what I'm saying? Without me even knowing. And it's not really a magician, it's just pattern recognition. The system took a nigga like me to do it. You know what I'm saying? And it took people like y'all for us to complete it. Because we all got what? A brain and spiner. I used to break her backer, but now I'm exploding like a firecracker. I don't even know. This says I was live, but my Instagram ain't moving. My Instagram is frozen, to be honest. But the YouTuber on. So I want people to know: love thyself, do everything with intention, catch your thoughts. I had to go through the hell prison. That's why I started doing a journal. All my ideas is for the people, right? Never everybody knows it's for the people. I'm gonna make you guys what you guys wanted to be. Because I've been around y'all, I've been hearing the people in my city. But you know, sometimes Jesus had a lead, and y'all don't even know. Y'all talk about all this stuff. You think Jesus is gonna leave with no female to the Father? The Father's in him. So you think he's just gonna leave without the creation to multiply? Come on, y'all. Yeah, we multiplying, but you want to multiply in the correct way. In wedlock, you want to do everything right. Everything in agreement. Ain't nothing wrong that you want to do. See, the Christ is just a Christ child, because we was in hell. So it took Christ, the light, the brain and spine, to know the beginning of everything, the true of who the Father is, and the sperm going in here, the biology, the electricity, and everything, the avatar to create in this 3D realm to play around. Because this is like a nature for us, conscious to play. But there's other things we could dip around. But once we get the evil that don't exist out in everybody's minds, it's only going to be beautiful and goes and whatever you think. Whatever you think it shall become, right? So don't think evil, or it shall become. Don't think cheating, or cheating shall come. Don't think murder, or murder shall come. And you know, so and don't tell anybody anything a lot, you know. And because I'm telling you this, because I've learned this. What you say, people gonna be hating on, put the energy, and even right here. But this is truth. The more hate and the more you put on it, it returns to cinder. So you're only damaging yourself. See, I've been taught and I've been observant, and this is what happens. Do not hate bad. Do not think bad, or thinketh something negative, it shall come upon your life. Because what you are, whatever a man thinketh in his heart, it's already done. And that's the power of the mind. Whatever you thinketh. Mm-hmm. So you see my reality here. I'm y'all gonna stay tuned because you never know my next move. Why? Because you only don't know a man's next move. But when you talk to the Lord and the Lord talks to me in the time of the moment, which the true moment only exists in that moment, y'all can never get me. Y'all can never get me. Reason y'all don't even know I carry these fractals around and shit. Triangle and highways and pathways. You feel me? I don't do every I do things for reasonings. Just like you put seasonings on your meaties. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I wanted to tell y'all. I want to tell y'all it's all love. I'm just giving y'all the game to become one in structure for one good life. Don't control somebody else's thoughts. Let somebody else's reality to control what you want, what you love. Don't let other people come between the queen and get information and mix it up to bring to the king. Don't be a man to allow other people to get in your mind about your queen. Because the truth will reveal itself and Christ will too. And it's all good. Hey, it's all love, brother. I see you in there. Now I'm seeing that frequency. I'm tapping into that frequency. I'm bouncing around. I see y'all in there now. But like I say, the signs is out there and things changing. And James Smith, I know the towns, and the Lone Star State ain't the Lone Star State for a reason. Y'all know I'm on my way. For those who need to know, because the gates is already open. Death already been conquered. I already went through that. I actually raised through hell. So I went through the death, but then I ended up raising last night. I literally prophesied and fulfilled the scripture of this coming of the Christ. Sat down, talked to Mary Magdalene, which that's not her name, and that's the woman that's unknown because they didn't tell you what Christ's wife's name because you didn't know in that moment in the future what was going on because the living word today is rewriting the destiny because destiny is not set in stone and it's a 3-day world. We as people played it out and what family, man, stop playing. I'm going back to Egyptian. I know my line. You know, the avatars and stuff like that, that's real. That's why people born with jaundice or gondis, whatever that shit called, when they got the like greenish, bluish, yeah. Because they put you under the light, yeah. That's real truth, man. That's man, and it's more than just different gods. See, Christ is a consciousness. It's a way to get you out of the light in that form to fulfill that book. Now I'm here to tell you the truth. Now we're out, you can do whatever the hell you want. Just like they got a Buddha, just like you got all this stuff. The peace, the light, that's the frequency. Whatever you think in your mind, whatever you think it shall be. You are greater. You shall be gods, one greater than I. You could look at in the Psalms and New Testament. See, I can sit here and tell you scripture all day, but that's not going to have you get off your ass and confirm it. Because I've been telling people all this time, but it don't no matter what I show, people did not believe. But my faith and my hope and my love and my belief, it brought me here. To tell you guys the facts. And also part of myself of what I see brought me here too. Because there was people like me already there. Facts. Appreciate it, fam. I got you. Make sure I'm a DM you. I got it right now. I just want to make sure it's you. You know, scan. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call you on the Instagram. I want to make sure it's you. I didn't want to take. You know what I'm saying? All this shit going on right here because I'm in different dimensions. I'll be seeing you in different dimensions right here, and then I see you in the godlike, not paying bills. Then the next thing you know, I see you in another dimension, trying to get. You know what I'm saying? Going through it. So I need to make sure I'm getting to what you need. Exactly. So and based on my state of mind is what I see, y'all. So I may be right here and I see this right now in this state of mind, God mode. You know what I'm saying? In this state of mind. Next thing you know, I'm going through another timeline doing shit, and now I see the same person, but same hype and everything, but kind of like not in the state that it was. Like you're on the way, but I see you in your higher state, like where I see right now. Paying no bills, no nothing. You on the shit and we moving, and you come in your own collective of what you want, getting up, leaving the bag. A lot of people got to understand. The Christ got up and left his city because it was a city that was doing all the witchcraft and everything, and behind him couldn't see him. It took him to leave to become and tell his story before his city start believing. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll be following people, and the next, I got hella the same person I followed, hella fake accounts. You know what I'm saying? Let me show y'all something. I'm deleting timelines. Y'all know Loki? Come on, y'all. Look, I've created a lot of shit for aligning the time. Look, I'm going to my mother freaking pictures. Hold on. And I could go through here and look at all the black ones. So these are here. It gives you the date and time and everything. Hold on. Look, these are real pictures. It gives you date and times. And I could go from way back in the day. Hold on, those are regular. And then they go back. Look, black. So a lot of my pictures from different timelines erase. So the pictures are there, but the essence in it, because those are captured in a box, and those are people that's connecting to you and jumping in your vessel. This is what I learned. I even went back to my hiddens because I sometimes I had some females give me doing my thing as a man thinking it's cool, and that created so that reality. Everybody used to with the shock with the facts, and sometimes before I used to be like, bro, y'all doing videos and we doing that. It's capturing it. We recording people fight and murder. It's like they're reliving that moment. That's you reliving that moment that kicked that existence. So it's over and over. So I had to go last night before I came out of hell. Like I was coming, something told me spirit. I went through and deleted all my numbers. I deleted all my pictures from when I went to Mexico. I started realizing what was the ritual. When I went to Mexico, that was a ritual going out. I was on a humiliation ritual. I was going through all these in the timelines, and I met Jezebel. I met Delilah. I met Lucifer. I met the devil. I met a couple of Satans. I met a couple of Valgars. I met the outer mountains of the outer reach. I met I even saw the purgatory. I even saw the gates, and I just seen hella shit. You're gonna see the story. I could describe you. I'm getting hot. My back is getting hot already. See, let's change it out. See the mind of the construction. It's not time for that. But this is just a story to tell the truth, because sometimes the truth, once it's being told, the mind could change once it knows all. So once it knows the truth, it could catch the lie instantly. Like right now, when I'm talking about things and I'm starting it's getting hot, the energy changing, I already caught it because it's wired. So therefore, I'm showing you in the instant of the power that you have. Why? Because you got a brain and a spine, and we're all connected like mycelium. Just like the trees connect under the earth, and they connect, you can have a mother tree, and it could be 50 miles, 100 miles away. And the mycelium connects to the roots, and the mother, it can say when it's sick and stuff, and it could send nutrients to the roots miles away. It could communicate. Facts. That's what we are, a nervous system. And a lot of people's nervous system's getting shooken up right now. You know what I'm saying? Because in other dimensions. Like I literally even took a picture of somebody right now, 2026. I went to Home Depot with my kids because I had the demon in me going crazy. I had the demon in the car going crazy. It was ready to jump out the car. Almost jumped out the car and everything. It was like, no, where we going? I said, we going to court, baby. Spirit, see what you see right here? Ain't that? It's going crazy. I don't know. Doing everything it do to take control over what it used to have. Now I went to AutoZone. I saw the arrow. Boom. Arrows going to the north node because we're taking them to the north node of the heavens. I've been going to court. Stop playing with me. So I went to the west to the east to save. Boop, 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 boop. Stop playing. It get dope. It get amazing. You know what I'm saying? And then right here, like y'all say Australia, right? So this is Australia, but y'all don't know. This is a portal. Everything that you do is a portal. It's outside, but there's an inside, like this hole. But it gives you access to the inside. It's a wormhole. That's what a black hole and a white hole and a white star, like a black star, white star, is like the wormhole. It's boop, boop, boop. So I carry things around me. I even put the crystals and everything, different colors, the chakras. And I've been carrying sigils, and I've been all in motherfuckers' mind, and that's why sometimes I be in y'all dreams, because dreams real. I put sigils in there for y'all to wake up at certain times because I know your hearts. You know what I'm saying? I know who y'all are, and I know the spirits. And I always told people, no matter who you are, I never really broke up with people like bad terms, rather niggas or girls, like friendships. It was always like cool term, and I always did them right. I never did nobody wrong, and I was always righteous. So in that sense, it's like, the things that I did, and I always told people when I do what I do, I still got y'all because it's love. Because there's multiple of y'all, and I can't get mad at people when I know the truth. That's why I had to go through and see the truth, and that's why God got grace and mercy, and that's why we're finna change the timeline of the mind. Don't think about the past. How can I blame you if the past don't exist in my mind? I don't even know what happened. I don't even know nothing. You see what I'm saying? How can I get mad at you for shooting at me? I don't even know who you are that shot at me. How can you get mad at me for fucking your bitch or you fucking my bitch? I don't even know nothing. Don't drive yourself crazy with lies that other people that could be jealous of you doing things because they want your life. Don't let them make you unhappy of your life and jump out of your vessel to let you come in. Why do you think the movie Get Out and all these movies that come out? Because they're telling us the truth. That's the story. It's our subconscious of all. That's how powerful we are inside of our eternal. It's making these stories and they stealing these stories and they giving to these producers and shit, and these people stealing our life. And then you got our family from other timelines though. So like say like Lil Durk or King Von or all these niggas in our timeline that we seen. There's other people in other timelines that's jumping from 1800, 1400. All these Creole motherfuckers for Britain and the war when I got in the United States. I got the evidence today. With the that's why they say that the land, I can show you the land that I'm this is West Tunin. It got a lake, which I know that you could portal through water, could be came from the water bag of our mother, and you could portal through lakes, you could portal through the shower. I even traveled through my shower. It's water. I even traveled through a water bottle. A mere image. I'm telling you, water's all things. You're constructed water. Don't let this shit fool you. Don't let this shit fool you. You ever saw the movie Jumper? It's like that. But then you like, well, how? When I want to get on an airplane and go to Hawaii. Thinketh in your mind with no doubt, and it shall be. God said, let there be light, and light there. God said, let it be land, and it appeared. God said, let it be. It just happened. Tell me. Just like as he's using my vessel right now to bring all of us back. A lot of people going to be going through things you may not know, feeling certain things, seeing things. You might seeing stories or seeing something and it'll disappear. It's like a true story, and then it'll be like, oh, it's a fairy tale. Or it'll be the same thing, and the next thing you know, you will switch it like a glitch. Oh, it's fake. It was just a story tale. Nah, this shit happening. I got witnesses, and it's fulfilling the Bible. I'm trying to tell you. And I'm just came on here to do this. You know, I don't really hop on. Just let spirit go. I feel like I had to talk through what I've been through the last night and today, to keep us up as one, to change the mind frame and create our own reality. And we own this shit, y'all. We really own it. Keep your heart. The heart is the number one thing. It's love, and that's why I got through everything. Live by faith, hope, and love. But love conquers all. That's the key. If you truly love someone or love yourself, you will overcome everything. It's the faith and the hope to lead you to love, to remind you what love does. In Corinthians, I'm not going to give y'all all the advice because y'all got to do your own word, the living words in you. I'm not going to do everything because I'm doing what's necessary for you to be, because that's all we are, is just to be. It is what it is. You're looking at what I am is what I am. I'm just being. I'm just breathing, just as you are. So if I'm speaking this reality to you, how do you think I view you if you are me and I am you? So don't get no jealousy, no envy, no nothing. Just get smiles, happy, and positivity. Like, damn, this nigga's talking about me. I'm looking at my mirror reflection. When you look in the mirror, who you see? You. And know that light is an illusion. So when I'm in front of you, don't let the things outside of you corrupt you. It should better you. So when you see something in front of you, like, hey, let me do this, or let me do that. Let's have. That's not. Is that you? If you do it, you're seeing that part of you that you don't want to accept. You know, I could be like, I haven't had sex in, I don't know, in a minute, right? So I may see a girl and I get a lust, or the girl like, let's have sex and I suck your dick. That's a part of me, right? That's my mind. It's starting to flip. And I'm like, nah, I'm straight. That's me taking back over my mind and not letting the lust and the things of the lower self take over. Because I know who I am and what my path is before this woman came into my life or came over. So I know she is the opposite of the yin and yang that came out of me, that's trying to get me back under her submission. But I, as masculine is going to say, cool, I've realized my feminine on the other outside of me. My feminine part came out to fake me an illusion. But I'm the man and I know what she's doing. No, I'm fine. It's okay. I'm all right. You want to go get something to eat, or you want to chill? You change the mindset. Yeah, that's food. Boom, cool. And that's what it do. And that's why women always seem to keep testing the man, because the woman was inside of you already. Remember I told you Christ was a Mary. It was a woman. That's why the woman has the egg in her, because it reflects the sun. And the semen comes from the father, which goes in the egg, the Christ conscious, the egg of the woman, and it portals through. It makes the semen come through the woman and we come out. So the Ra, the son, is the woman, because the woman gives life to all. And she holds the brain and spine. Man, the son and the man, son and woman holds the father, which is the brain and spine. And together we can connect into one conscious. So Jesus Christ was Mary, because the Christ is the egg that brings in. Can you bring somebody through a butthole? No. So how can Jesus be a man? How can the father bring a son through a man, through a son? The only logical way. Hold on, let me see if I can invite you. Hold on real quick. Yeah, event. Hold on. I never really be on live. Hold on. Let me see how the event. Hold on. I'm gonna try to put this link in here real quick. A StreamYard link. Hold on. Where my little link? Cause I'm on StreamYard on my YouTube too. I'll just be going on both. Hold on. Can I pass comment? Share referral link. Hold on. I don't even know how to add people on live because my live is frozen. Like my Instagram live on my computer right here, it's just frozen. It's not even saying nothing. See, on my YouTube it's frozen, but it still says it's working because I see your comments. But on my other one it says 2. So Instagram it says one viewer, and then on my YouTube it says 2. I'll tap your name. It says report or pin comment. It don't let me. It won't let me add you, and it's not going. This not even going to save. So I've been doing videos, and they don't even save to my YouTube or my Instagram. They're only letting me get to live channel because LIVE is connecting to the EVIL live evil, and we're at a motherfucking thing. Hold on, let me see. I have a StreamYard right here. I'm gonna try to do it right now. I'm gonna end it and I'm gonna come right back. All right, let me see. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Video processing. And then look at the dates. This ain't strategically. It say 18, 19, 6, 7, 8, or 8, 7, 6, 19, 18. Like, it's all synchronicity, and they've been hijacking my shit. Damn. Look, it won't even let me delete the live. It won't even let me do it. I ended my live, and it won't even. It says keep saying video processing, but it ain't. It's that shit lying. It's telling me to discard it on here, so I'm finna discard it. Because it says, look, 39 minutes ago, and it's still processing. Shut your bitch ass up. Yeah, it's getting hot. Hold on, y'all. Present. Shit. Present or invite. Present or invite. Okay, I got it now. I'm gonna go back live. It's gonna go live on. Oh, it's supposed to be. All right, y'all be right back.